Hello, my name is Hannah, and today we were building a legacy family home for The Sims 4 in Brindleton Bay. And today, I think it was yesterday, I'm not exactly sure if it was today or yesterday, we hit 1,000 total channel views, which I think is so cool because I didn't expect to get any views at all when I first started my channel. But now it's January. I think it's been about 5 months since I started my channel and we hit 1,000 views, and I think that's super cool. So thank you for watching my videos. It means a lot. But today, not purposely, but today I built a house that is kind of like how I would build a house in early or mid 2017 when I first got the game. So I got the game about 3 years ago. I'm not exactly sure the exact date I got The Sims. I think I can check on Origin, but I haven't checked any time recently. So I decided that I was going to build a house that was something that I would kind of build back then, and I thought this was a lot of fun. I also used only the packs that I would have had at that time, which included Cats and Dogs, Parenthood, and Laundry Day. Those were the packs that I had for a very long time until about the Christmas after that year that I got it, when I got I think 3 or 4 packs that were on sale for that Christmas, and it was a lot of fun. I did some chores, I think, and I used birthday money to buy these 3 packs. I remember getting Cats and Dogs. I had done a bunch of chores to get it for $40 originally because I didn't get that one on sale, but I think I got the other 2 on sale during their I think just regular sales during the summer, I think. But I played with the base game for a pretty long time before I was like, okay, I want Cats and Dogs, and that was the first one I ever got. So I think in the order I got them was Cats and Dogs, then Laundry Day, and then Parenthood. But I think that's pretty typical because those are pretty well known, pretty popular packs to get when you first start buying packs. But I've definitely grown with my amount of packs since then. I have almost all of the expansion packs because those are the ones that I'm okay, if I have money to buy packs with, what do I buy? And then I buy the expansion packs because they're the biggest. It's not necessarily the best ones because I got Get to Work that first Christmas. I got Get to Work and Outdoor Retreat, and I don't use Get to Work almost at all. But it definitely isn't a bad pack. But my order of choosing packs was just weird back then. But we didn't have Seasons. I remember that Seasons was the first pack that I got that had came out while I was playing The Sims. And I don't even remember when that came out. But I don't think I got it right when it came out. I think I got it probably the next following holiday that I would get money for Sims and stuff. I don't even remember when that pack came out. I think it was summer 2017. No, I guess it was probably summer 2018, but I could be entirely wrong about that. But I really enjoyed building this house because I built it with a bunch of base game stuff, which I would have done at the time. I used these lighter brown kitchen counters and cabinets, which I used a lot at the time. I would use a mix of dark and light wood, which is definitely not my style now. I would use one shade of wood, but as we all know, none of the wood swatches like to go together. So I would put these lighter cabinets with some dark end tables or nightstands and stuff, and I would also use these base game plasticky looking couches that you can see are in the living room when I was planning out the spaces. I would use those all the time in a gray swatch, and then also it's not up yet, but I would use a blue wallpaper that I use, well, not a wallpaper, a paint that I still use a lot now because it's a good blue, but I use that almost in every single build and it was really fun. But also at that time, not at the time, before that, when I had first ever gotten The Sims, I had made a Sim family, and I've looked back on them now. They're really ugly, but I didn't know how to use any of them because I had only made 2 Sims before that when I was with my friend. But I made a Sim family, and they're, as I said, not very good looking. But then I made a house, or I tried to make a house, but I didn't know how to use any of the build tools because I wasn't good at that. I was definitely not a pro at anything. I still am not a pro. I don't know how to do half the stuff in this game still. But at that time, I didn't know how to build at all. I didn't even know how to use the wall tool because I would build a wall. I would be okay, this says wall tool. I would build a thing and I'd be how do I put a roof on it? but like not a roof because I could see that there's a roof, but like an upper like flat, like so that there's a ceiling. I didn't know how to do that, and I remember that I felt so dumb. I was like, how do I do this? Everyone else does this, and I'm just like, how do I do it? And I didn't ever figure it out until, well, I did figure it out, but I didn't figure it out until like 4 months later after watching like a bunch of speed builds on YouTube, which is like all I do on YouTube, I guess, is I watch a bunch of speed builds for simmers, which I guess is because I like building. I love building a lot. But I do watch some Let's Plays, but not a lot. But I eventually found out that you just had to press the up arrow next to the gallery thing to get it to look like there was have a ceiling, because there was a ceiling. It's not like there wasn't a ceiling. There was a ceiling. It was dark in the room. I just couldn't get up to a second floor, which I guess I don't know why that was such an issue, because at that time seasons hadn't came out, or I didn't have seasons, and then like it was dark in the room, and if you put lights in there it looked like it was a normal room, but somehow I was just like, no, ugly, bad, and I just like was like, no, okay. And then I got something off the gallery. I got this like modern house that was just like on like the stream. I've looked back at that house, not an ugly house, it's actually a pretty good house, but it's not on the person's like page anymore, which is kind of weird. But it was just a random modern house that I was like, yep, this is a good house, and I just put it down and I played with them. And I don't actually know how long I played with that original family, because I cannot find them in any of my save files, but I also have gone through and deleted a bunch of my save files, because I get like into the phases where I just like made a family and like and went into a different world, because I didn't know you could put multiple families in one like save, which, you know, my bad, I was not good at Sims, as I said, but I didn't know how to do that, so I had like 5 families in 5 different worlds, and I don't know if I have any of my original save files at this point. So I guess that's okay, because none of them were good, and the people were not good looking. Like, my Sims now are still not good looking, but like at that time they had like weird base game outfits. I don't think I used like any like, oh, I used like custom content for a period of time. That was really bad, because I didn't know what alpha or max's match was, so I just had a mix of both, but that wasn't at the beginning. That was probably at least like 3-4 months into me playing, but then I slowly was like, no, this is ugly, and I got rid of it. Now I don't play with any CC, so I guess that's okay, because I like to post my stuff onto like the gallery, and so other people can download it easier, so it's okay, and I don't feel the need to play with that much custom content anyway. It's still really pretty though. I definitely enjoyed having the custom content, because it was pretty, and obviously it made it like more like some of the like alpha stuff was like more realistic, or like, but like sometimes it was different, because I had no taste in anything at that point. Like, the clothes that my Sims were wearing were really ugly, but you know, it's really fun. But this is like a throwback episode, but it's a throwback to 3 years ago. I've definitely learned a bunch since then from like speed builds, as I said, but that was really fun time. But we're getting to the end of the video. Subscribe if you stayed this long, or if you've been here since the beginning of my channel. That's really cool. I don't know how many of you are actually there or from then, but thank you. But we're getting to the end of the video. It's almost screenshots time, so I post a new video every day of the week, so you can watch another video tomorrow. Bye!